Hello everybody, so this will be a quick focus video on my Threadfin Geophagus. So the first thing I want to know is that it's actually not a true Geophagus. The more appropriate term is probably a Threadfin Geophagus, although you won't really hear that often. They're fairly peaceful for a large cichlid, and they do extremely well in groups. If you have a large enough tank, obviously a 90-gallon is not the place to put 6 of them in. But if you have, let's say, a 200-gallon tank, you could get away with 6. It's like I was trying to get in on the shot here. But they do well on any standard cichlid diet. So if you're just going to throw in cichlid pellets every day and occasionally feed them, let's say, bloodworm, that should be fine. They're really more open water fish and only dig on occasion, from what I've noticed in my individual. And they really are peaceful enough that you can keep them with smaller fish. So let's say here if you have diamond tetras that are larger and won't be eaten, then they're fine. Even if you have rainbow fish, let's say, those will be fine too, most likely, if they're of the larger species. I've also seen them kept with ultimate angels and discus, even other peaceful South American cichlids in larger tanks. You're probably going to want to keep the water more on the softer side, so lower pH is probably recommended. Although captive bred individuals probably could adapt pretty well. The other thing to note is that almost every captive individual will have a coloration very similar to this one. But if you do get a wild-caught fish, it might have a bit more yellow, and depending on the type location, might have slightly different markings. Obviously, the wild-caught individuals will need much better care. Just simply put, because they're wild-caught, they're probably going to need live foods, at least initially, and they're probably going to need soft water. Right now, as you can tell, he's turning a little bit darker, and that's more of a stress response to the camera. So he's in a bit of fear right now, so he's kind of staying behind that log where he feels safe, and whenever I go over here, he shifts back over here. Whenever I stay over here, he might shift up to the other side of the wood again. All in all, they're very peaceful fish. They do very well in captivity, and if you have a large tank and you're looking for a show cichlid, they'll probably work very well for you. They also can work with slightly more aggressive cichlids like severums, although I wouldn't go on to say that you could keep them with aggressive Central American cichlids. I would say stick to South American species with them, and if he could really get out of that hiding spot, it'd be good. But as you can see on his face though, they all have that black line down the face of them, and that's a really cool marking on them. There's also albinos now. If you go to certain pet stores, they'll have them. So it's all good. Also, I don't know if it was just my individual, but they seem to grow fairly quickly. My individual grew a couple inches within a year, so I don't know if that's just in my case or in everyone's case, but this one's doing very well. They might be a nice fish to add to tanks with ultimate angels and discus after the angels and discus are established, because they might just be a simply large fish that might help them become more open water species, help them acclimate better. And for those with a 200 or 300 gallon tank that can afford to keep a group of ultums and a group of Threadfin Geophagus, they would make a nice addition, especially the wild caught varieties. So that's going to be about it. I'll see you guys on the next one. I was really hoping for a full shot, but this will have to do.